Okay, everybody, welcome back to Ending the Stigma, a path to recovery. I am one of your hosts, Fred Carroll. Scott H. Silverman is either late or forgot. One or the other. You don't know exactly with him, but I'm glad you guys could make it in here with me, and I'll probably be short if I'm on my own tonight because I'm ill prepared to do this alone. Not easy to produce it and be the host of it, but I'm going to try. So first, I want to start by saying happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I hope everything went well. And I know it's wow, that was a new noise. I know it's a difficult time for everyone, around the world of addiction and mental health issues and dealing with family and all those fun things that go along with it. But everybody, I hope, got through it and is better because of it. So today, first let's start by saying that last week's guest, or 2 weeks ago, my friend Bethany, if you're out in the California area, she's in Encino, California. Being an East Coast guy, I don't know exactly what that is, but she has a free event for women only for her Be Heard. So she's a great advocate for mental health. She's knowledgeable. She's fun, funny, beautiful, pretty, fun, funny, all those things. She's everything. She's a great person, great friend. So support her. You could find her on Instagram. You could find her on Facebook. Just become her friend, and you could support just by sharing her future posts and stuff like that. So she'll be back on the show again someday, I hope, because she was really knowledgeable woman. So also we do have, this is relatively nice to have again. We have a phone number again. 203-665-8584. And that's how you get a hold of us. And that's something new again. We're trying again. It's never easy. Nothing's easy in this industry. Getting viewers, getting shares, getting everything. So this is all about mental health. This is about addiction recovery. This is about being the best version of yourself. And it is very important this time of year. A lot of people are suffering. A lot of people don't know where to go, where to reach. So we're here to listen. We're not here to advise necessarily. We could advise you privately and seek help for you in your area, but we're not doctors. We're just here to listen. And that's half the problem, is not enough people are listening. So we're available wherever you listen to podcasts. You could find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And it would be this exact show, except edited and reformed and fixed and repaired. Won't sound as crappy as maybe it does now, but nobody's actually on the live right now, so I can't ask how it sounds. But other than that, you could always reach out to the Suicide Prevention Lifeline, which is 1-800-273-TALK. 8255 is that. That's where you go if you're in that dire of a need for help. Believe me, these people could help you. They have the ability. They have all the knowledge that myself, I don't possess, but I think it's important. So make sure you're doing that. Also, we're seeking guests for the upcoming shows, mental health experts, addiction experts, active and recovered addicts, so we could hear their stories and help other people realize that their darkness affects others and there is light at the end. Success stories are great. That's a great example that you can come out of the darkness. Also, our past host, author Jennifer Field, my friend, my good friend, she has a new book out. So if people want to go and check that out, they can. It's called Michael. Of course, it has a sexy man that looks just like me on the cover. So that should help with sales. But yeah, you can find that on Amazon. It's a great book. I pre-read it. She gave me an advanced copy. And like all her other books, it's fantastic. especially if you're into that genre of vampires and sexiness and all that stuff. It's fantastic. So yeah, I did see there is an interesting article today in, I believe it's in the New York Times. And I'll bring it up on the screen here. Let's see if I could get that up here. So it's right here. Supervised injection sites for drug users to open in New York City. So this is in Manhattan. And I don't know how I feel about this. I don't have a lot of research on it, but reading the article, I guess it's a needed thing at this point. There's so many overdoses that we're dealing with from a national level, and New York is having issues a lot. I guess it's easier to bring the addicts into an environment where they're safe, let them do their drugs, provide them with clean needles, administer medication to reverse overdoses, and provide users with options for addiction treatment. Now, I do see that positive there. The positive to me would be that they have the ability to speak to the addict, the ability to offer them help and treatment, because the addict's usually not coming to them. So I could see the value there. I don't know if it's a form of enabling or not. I'm unsure on all that. I'm sure Scott would know more about this, but yeah, it's just interesting altogether. And I often wonder, you know, how it's going to solve the problem. And I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. So I see nobody's on. I got nobody. No one at all. Zero people. But hopefully you catch the replay. So I am alone today, it looks like. No Scott H. Silverman, but in case you do want to reach out to Scott H. Silverman, you always could, because Scott gives his phone number. So to reach Scott H. Silverman, it's 619-993-2738. You honestly could call this man for any trouble you're dealing with. If he can't help you, he will find somebody that can. He's fair, he's honest, and he really does want to help. And his theory here is he'd rather spend 30 minutes with you on the phone than spend an hour at your funeral. And it's it's just a great thing that he does. You could also find out more about Scott at his website, www.yourcrisiscoach.com. So I don't know what happened to Scott today. I saw him flip on. He's got the connection and the link and all that stuff. Maybe he got a call. I don't know. I just do not know. But, for all it's worth, I do need him. See, I do need him, because he really does have more of an expertise level on it, at least the addiction side of things, being a recovered addict himself. So is anybody out there? Anybody going to talk to me? Or am I just going to end this? Always have my coffee. That's my addiction. So we do have a Facebook group and YouTube channel. You could search that with Ending the Stigma. Just search in whatever it is that you are seeking. That'd be the best way. But if you ever want to discuss something, let us know via the messenger. You could message us through, I believe, YouTube and the Facebook pages. That's what we're live on right now. And we appreciate anything you guys offer to us, because we're not always right. That's one thing we've learned, is we might have opinions on things and different experiences, but we're not always correct with what we're putting out there, because if we did have the solution to solve all these problems, we'd just solve them. Why even have the show? So we're really looking for you to join in and help us find a solution. So like I said before, we're seeking guests. We're looking for people to come on to the show. Just be a part of it. Message us definitely for details. And you can find us on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube. You can find me personally, Fred Carroll, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you're most comfortable to reach out to me. Everything you ask will always be private. And that's it. So don't forget to support our good friend Bethany Dwyer. Support our good friend Jennifer Field, who has a new book. Congratulations. Head over to iTunes or Spotify. Is it called iTunes anymore? Isn't it Apple Podcast now? Head over there and subscribe to Ending the Stigma, A Path to Recovery. We'd appreciate that. I have my other show, The Head of Fred, which is a little more comedic and off-putting, but make sure you're taking advantage of putting this into your phone, 1-800-273-8255, in case you ever need someone to talk to. Make sure you've got it in your phone. And I'll leave you with this. When you have a friend that's going through a personal storm, instead of being a weatherman and spreading the news, try being an umbrella and cover them with love. So that's going to be it. That's going to be it for the show because Scott didn't show up. So I'll reach out to him and see if everything's okay. And like we end every show, I will tell you, if nobody's told you they love you today, I love you. I'm out. I'm Fred Carroll. This is Ending the Stigma. Have a good day.